This one time I was interviewing for a job and the man asked me, what are your goals? And I told him that I wanted to have a global impact. I wanted to be known worldwide. I wanted to be a really successful artist. He looked me dead in the eye and laughed at my face. Laughed at my face.
Laughed at my face.
And I cried. Going through that experience taught me that the external world is not a place to look for confidence. It has to come from you. And if that were to happen to me today, I would probably just laugh back and be like, all right, just wait. Things are happening. Just wait. Welcome back to my YouTube channel. I know it's been a minute, but I am so excited to jump into today's topic. It's something that I get questioned about a lot, and it is how to stay confident when nobody believes in you. 1. To be confident, don't seek outside validation. Confidence to me is an inside job. You can't go out in the world expecting them to validate you and then you'll feel confident. It does not work that way. If the outside world doesn't think I'm good at what I'm trying to do, then I must not be good at it. No, you should feel it in your bones. Now, when I have conversations, I feel this jolt of energy that runs through me. I feel so aligned that this is what I meant to do, and especially with my fashion business that I'm starting right now as the designer, which is my second point. Number 2 is find your why. Why do you want to do what you do? For me, why do I want to do music? Why do I want to pursue a fashion business? Why do I want to just be a creative artist? Is because if I don't, I feel depressed. I'll get sent these ideas at 3-4 in the morning if I don't wake up to record that voice memo of this melody that's being sent to me, or if I don't type out this sketch idea for a fashion drawing. I get really upset, and I realize that that is my why, is because I can't not do it. And so you have to find your why. Why do you want to pursue what you're pursuing? Why do you want to start this business? Why do you want to write that song? What is it? So find your why and run with it, and don't think about other people. Another way that I stay confident is I realize that the world responds to how you respond to it. You don't have control of what is happening in the world, but what you do have control of is how you respond to it. If you choose to respond positively, if you choose to understand that maybe this really horrible thing has happened, but instead of being upset about it for so long, maybe it happened because I was supposed to learn something out of it. What is that learning? Once you find that lesson, then you apply it to how you perceive other things when those things happen to you. And that's really what makes me confident, is knowing that I have the ability to choose how I will react. I'll take a second and I'll understand, why is this happening? And I will choose to react the way that I feel is positive. Once you kind of adapt that mentality into the things that you want to do, it really makes you feel more secure. You don't feel like the world is just happening at you. You feel like you have control. You can react differently and the world will look a little different. The same thing can happen to 2 different people, and this person will tell you the exact same story completely different ways, because all we have is just our perspective. Another way to feel confident is to celebrate the small wins. It feels silly to do sometimes, but it's so important. If you don't think about your life as all of this accumulation of just small winnings, once you look at it that way, you'll realize how far you've come, and also it makes the process so much better. I think when we're so fixated on the bigger picture, we forget that we have made so much progress. Celebrating those small wins, it's just fun. Just pat yourself on the back. You're doing great. The other day, I was feeling really down and I wanted to pick myself up out of that because I didn't want to live in that space. I wanted to continue working, know that I have to come from a place of abundance, and know that I don't want to be sucked into this place that is just a dark side of creativity. And I had to pull myself out of that. And what I did is I wrote down my small wins. I was able to open up a business account. I was working on my website. I have all my designs on picture done. Even though I might not have the production done, I learned a skill in order to translate a design from my head and put it on paper to send to a manufacturer. I was so fixated that why is nothing ready? I don't have anything ready for my store yet. I realized that I'm on the way. you know? Like, we just need to give ourselves a break sometimes. I fall into this trap all the time. When I did pull myself out, that was a win. That was a breakthrough, is that I learned how to pull myself out of that. Celebrating your small wins, no matter how small, really makes you feel like you are making progress. I've been listening to a lot of Joe Dispenza. What he talks about is living in your next personality, and being able to change your personality is how you change your outside world. And I truly believe that, and that's something that I've been practicing a lot. How to level up, and how would my next version of me that I see that has achieved all the goals that I want to achieve, how did they make decisions? How are they waking up, and what do they do in the first few minutes of the day? What do they do before bed? I realized that I was watching these videos of those guys with microphones who go and like shove the microphone in people's faces and ask like, how have you made this much money? How have you been so successful? Blah, blah, blah. All the successful people that they interview, 99.9% of them never know that guy because they're never online. They are not doom scrolling their lives away. They are out there making that money. Would that next version of me that has achieved all of my success goals be sitting here doom scrolling? I don't think so. Something that I've done is I've started to make decisions like her. Not that I don't doom scroll, like I definitely fall victim to it, but I do not scroll as much as I used to. I don't want to sit there and start comparing myself again to other people and seeing how lovely their lives are online. I want to wake up feeling confident. I am that much closer to achieving my goal. Like, I know that I did that. I don't want to go to bed feeling like, oh, but this person already is there. Why am I not there yet? No, I just put in a shift today. Why would I negate all of that work just to feel bad about myself that I haven't reached there yet? Making decisions like your 2.0 version of yourself, you become that person. Imagine them any way that you want. If you are trying to be more of a confident, when you walk into the room, you exude this confidence. Picture you being that version of yourself and start to make decisions that way. And you'll realize that the more you do that, the more you're actually becoming that person. And one day you will walk into a room and people will turn their head and they will notice you and they will want to talk to you. It's a real skill, but all you have to do is just wake up one day and start implementing it and make that day today, because why wait? Why do you want to waste away your life? Why do you want to keep searching on YouTube how to do this when you can just start doing it? It comes from you doing the work. And I want you to know that this community that we built together is a safe place. If you want to feel like you just need to hold yourself accountable, write down something that you're working towards. What are you trying to build confidence towards? Is it internal? Is it a dream? Is it your artistry? Write it down. And if you also see someone's comment, give them some sort of advice that you've learned. I want this community that we built online to be a proper place for everyone, and I want us all to grow together. And I'm not here to just preach my learnings. I want you guys to take this advice and change your life. You can do anything, and you can also help other people do anything along the way. So make sure to leave a comment and help someone today. So go out there and strut your stuff, because I believe in you and I know you can do it, and I know you have that confidence inside of you. You got this. So make sure to subscribe to this channel if you're not already subscribed. It's going to be a wild ride from here on out. I know I've taken a bit of the year off online, but I've been doing a lot of in real life work that I cannot wait to share with you. I'm excited that you are here. Stay tuned and I'll see you guys later. Thanks for watching. Love ya. All good things. Bye.